Click thumbs up for another video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. If you haven't already, pick up a copy of my book, Dog Training Revolution. I'll have that link below. Today's video is sponsored by PetFlow. PetFlow will make your life so much easier by having your dog's food automatically shipped to your front door in any time interval you prefer, maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, for example. So if you're anything like the family that's going to be coming in here in a little bit, you've probably got a lot going on in your life. So having your food automatically delivered is probably going to make things way easier for you. All you do is go to PetFlow. I'll have a link in the description. Choose your favorite brand of food. Tell them how often you'd like it to be delivered, every 2 to 3 weeks, for example, and enter code ZACH30 when you check out to get $10 off your first 3 orders so you can try it out, see how you like it. I'll have all the links below. Lucy is 10 years old, Miles is 8 years old, and their dog Luna is like 5 or 6 months old, so this should be an interesting experience. In general, their mom's just trying to get some advice for how to involve the kids with training and what they should be focusing on and how to get her to basically pay attention. You know how it is with a puppy, it can be tough. My sense is that it can be a very distracting environment for Luna to pay attention in, so we're hoping to get some traction with the kids to get them a little bit more involved with training. But just as I always tell parents, ultimately it's the adult's responsibility to teach the dog how to behave and then pass that knowledge on to the kids. So hopefully we can make some progress in that area. So how long have you guys had Luna?
Since Christmas Eve.
Oh. You see how she's putting her feet down like that and poking her butt up in the air? That's called a play bow. That's what that's called. That usually means dogs want to play. Mom is saying that training the family dog with kids has been challenging. I can't imagine why.
Mario, stop. Shh, Mario, stop it. Mario.
So, wow. Oh. Oh boy. You guys got a long way to go.
That's teaching her to let go, right?
I'm not sure what that is. Right here in this case where she gets a hold of something she's not supposed to.
See how he's being still with her though? Not encouraging it? Being boring.
No,
being
ma'am.
boring.
Yes, good. That's very good. I appreciate that. You sit, please? Good. Nice work. So not only did I get her to let go, I showed her the behavior that I prefer instead. A sit, stay. Leave it alone, please. Leave it. Yes, good. To teach your dog a generalized leave it where because it's one thing to teach them to leave the turkey alone, but that doesn't spill over into other training. So now I'm going to teach her how to leave a shoe alone. Stay, leave it alone. Yes, good. Leave it.
Your shoe is the demonstration.
Up here, look at me, please. Leave the shoe alone. Up here. Yes, that's very good. Leave it. I'm bringing motion to it to make it more tempting. Stay, leave it. Look at me. Oh, that was really good. Leave it. Oh, too far that time. But again, that's where you find that line. What's too much and what's not. In this case, if you were at home and you weren't feeling like dealing with this, it would be okay. You know, if you are going to let her run around, it's okay to run around on leash like this. It's just a lot easier to get to. So, over here. Luna, let go, please. Over here, please. Come here, sit. Stay. You need to leave his shoe alone. Stay. I mean, I talk to him like that, just like a 5-year-old. Not his responsibility to keep that from happening.
Boring.
Yours, you know, because he's got a lot on his plate. You know, he's got to grow up himself and do school and friends. You know, there's a lot of things there. Usually I say with like kids under about 13, it's not reasonable to expect them to do too much.
We need to train him too.
Yes, I see that.
How do you get her to roll over?
Ooh. So first we have to lure her into a down. I'm gonna actually let her have a bit of a treat here because she's on the right track. And I'm gonna release a little bit as we go here.
Come on, come on.
And right there, that's really good. Roll over. Nice work. So the point when you're training dogs, going slowly really is the key. The question is, when do you say the word rollover? I'd say after several occasions, like right about now, so it would be rollover. We'll say it simultaneously with the behavior for a few days. You know what I mean? Because trying to teach your dog language really quick can be tough, but it's more important that you just kind of get them going through the motions with a lure than it is that you introduce the word.
Is it true that only one of us should be training her?
There should be a primary trainer, and that primary trainer should in turn encourage others to follow the same general game plan. The primary lessons need to happen with you as the parents first, and then you then need to teach you know, the kids. The question is, what's to be expected with this type of breed?
Which is a Boston Terrier.
Which is a Boston Terrier. I'm different than my peers in this area on not putting too much emphasis on breed. Because it's almost like, you know, how quick do Chinese people learn? You know, it's like, it depends. It's the same kind of question to me. While they have certainly been selected for certain things, it's a case-by-case basis. So, I mean, at their core, they're still mammals. They learn in basically the same way. If the outcome to a behavior is favorable to them, they're more likely to repeat that behavior, and if it's not, they're less likely to repeat that behavior. Energy level is really the bigger indicator, and she's got a lot of it.
And which way is energy an indicator, good or bad?
Oh, I think there's pros and cons to all of them. So I like to rate dogs on a scale of 1 to 3 energy level, 1 being total couch potato, really lazy, and then 3 being constantly high energy. I like high energy dogs. The downside to a high energy dog, for a lot of people, is that they have to spend a lot of time with a dog, because you can't passively teach a high energy dog. Lower energy dogs require less time, but they do less impressive things typically from a training perspective, you know? She's probably in the 2.2 to 2.6 range somewhere. I don't know her that well yet. Is she getting into things? Is she having potty accidents in the living room when you're in the house with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not when we're in the house with her.
Whenever like we go somewhere, when we leave her home alone, she will she loves going to the bathroom in my sister's room because her door does not work well and it's always open, so she scratches at the door and she goes in there.
That's where most of the accidents happen?
Yes, most of them.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, see, dogs don't generalize a whole house as their home necessarily when they're getting potty trained. So it's important that you slowly introduce parts of the house to them. She should not have free run of the house. And are accidents happening in the living room and the kitchen?
Not really. It's just in
Good.
my sister's room.
Well then, you know, and is she getting away with chewing anything up in those areas?
Oh, yes.
There's really 2 main levels when it comes to dog training. Number 1, prevent bad habits from happening. And the way to do that easiest, the main way, is to have them on a leash. You understand? Now, when you can't always have them on leash, and you can't always focus on them. We have to sleep. That's why things like crates or, you know, exercise pens are good to have placed in the house, or even a puppy-proof bathroom or bedroom or something like that. So that puts bad behaviors to a stop. Now, it doesn't train them, but when they're on leash, you're in a much better position to acknowledge behaviors you like and to prevent behaviors you don't like. She can't chew up that couch when she's right here on leash. Ideally, you exercise her thoroughly before leaving her alone, so she's less likely to have anxiety. Exercise reduces virtually all anxiety.
Whole life is what I'm saying, doesn't need to be training.
No, playing is a big part of it, but the first year, and I see you fighting the freedom issue. That's what I mean, too much freedom too early.
Okay.
1 year of training, and then they can be free for the next 15. But that 1 year, just as with kids, you have cribs, you have ways to keep them contained. Yeah, there does need to be a higher level of control and structure that first year. And that does come with losing a lot of freedom. You're right. And I know, you got a dog, you want to give her the best life possible, let her have as much fun, let the kids play with her. This is all great. But you'll find that if she gets lots of exercise and lots of training, that she's going to be mentally content. She's going to be like, I love my life, you know?
Okay. So how do we keep her from running away?
Number 1, control the environment, have her on leash. There's no excuse for her to get out of the front door if she's on leash. You can't, because she's still a puppy. So holding a puppy to such a high standard of, hey, don't go outside when you want to go, is not totally reasonable. But I'll show you what to do.
It becomes such a production. We're trying to get to school in 15 minutes, chasing around the neighborhood, but she thinks it's fun.
Number one, what you're doing wrong in this case, if I'm being honest, you're waiting until an organic situation emerges. In this case, I got other things on my mind. You need to stay. Let me try and get you and force you to stay right now. Okay, kids, get in. You know, you got to set up training sessions where you are focused 100% on your dog. 100%. They can't learn when your attention is divided. Dogs don't learn with a distracted trainer. First of all, have you taught her to stay?
No.
So, I mean, before you can expect her to stay with a massive distraction like the outdoors, she's got to be able to stay for 5 seconds. Stay. Yes. Again, microscopic treats. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. You see it? I'm providing a good consequence to the behavior. The behavior is she's not moving while I hold my hand up like this. That equals a reward. Now, watch. I'm going to push her to failure, for example. Stay. Actually, I'm gonna reward that because that was really good. But hold on, stay. Okay, right there, she got up. There's a consequence to that behavior. You know what it is? No treats. That's it. There are 3 types of stays. Stay for duration, stay while you walk away, and stay while distracted. All 3 of those need to be good before we even get to that door.
Okay.
So, let me give you an example. Stay while I walk away. The way we measure distance with stay is the distance between our eyes. Stay. Stay. Dogs are less likely to listen to you the farther away you are. Stay. Stay. Very good. Now I'm going to go vertical.
So cool.
Stay. Notice how
You go up and down like that.
you see how the tiny steps I'm taking?
Yes.
This is what's not intuitive to training dogs for everyday people who don't do this for a living, you know? We take steps that are way too big and expect our dog to kind of make the leap and put it together.
You're right.
Sit. And it's natural to do that. Sit.
Miles, sit.
We need to train him too.
No. Okay, fine. Stay. That was great. And see, stay. Good, nice work. And I'm being very liberal with my rewards here as well. You see that? Stay. Yes, okay, come on. It's okay, you can get up now. Come on. Good, teaching her to get up with permission is fine. Let me have a distraction, please. Let me have that.
Okay,
Thank you. Sit. Stay. Yes.
You see how he does it very
Yeah.
short and
Subtle.
reward,
Stay.
reward, and doesn't expect
Good.
too much, but
Stay. The lower it gets, the tougher it is for her. Stay. Here, look at me. Yes, very good. Love eye contact. Teaching your dog to leave something alone and look at you is key. Up here. Good. Well, that was a good one. Stay. Up here. Yes. See how I'm immediately redirecting that attention to me when she looks at the thing? That could be outside. That could be a cat. That could be something she wants to investigate. But we're trying to override her basic impulses. This is called impulse control training. Stay. Up. Look at me. And stay. Up
Wait,
here.
me?
That's.
look how good she's doing.
Use him as a real life distraction. Sit. Look at me. Go ahead, act crazy. Do what you do. Look at me. Yes, that's good. Come here. Look at me.
Not by me.
Point your feet at her like she likes to see.
Yeah, do whatever you can. Look at me. Very good. You're very smart. He's crazy, huh? I know, you're doing a good job. Maybe you could teach him how to stay, huh? That would be awesome. Good girl. Because if she'll stay when he's doing that, she'll stay for just about anything. Now, taking it to the door, stay. Stay.
Look how small he's doing it, like not big movements, little bitty.
Stay. Look at me, please. Stay. Just like with a kid. You know what I mean? It's like you can't be going out that door. That'll get you killed. Stay. Look at me. Good. Really nice. Stay. Look at me, please. Good. She got up from her sit. I'm still going to reward because she used some restraint. Did you see that? So it's picking your battles there. It's not totally mathematical. You got to kind of pick and choose. Like, she still stayed, she didn't run out. Stay. Stay. Nope. Sit. And see right there, I went too far. I moved too quickly. She started to run out the door.
Right.
So that's on me to not make that mistake twice in a row. Stay. Yes, you're doing great. Anytime she is, and this lesson, you can see she's picking it up very quickly, but you got to repeat this dozens of times in different contexts. Once you feel like you're getting a handle on this in these dedicated training sessions, only then are you ready to start enforcing it when things are more chaotic, So there's 3 types of training sessions. Primary training sessions, which are what we're doing right now. You're focused on your dog, you're giving them the treats, you're really focused on them. Surprise primary training sessions. That's where you set up conditions that mimic real life, but you're still in charge, or you're still controlling it, they just don't know it. And then secondary training sessions, which are where, well, I wasn't expecting to train right now, but I better do it because, you know, I need to, something happen. But if you don't do those 2 types of primary sessions like that and setting up sessions that mimic real life, then the secondary sessions will go nowhere. All of it. Not really. I mean, that's a hard question. It depends on your dog. It depends how much. I mean, if they're doing it, go for it. If they seem overwhelmed, dial it back a little bit. Just like kids. There's, oh, I missed it. That's fine too. That's it. Good. You got it. That's it. Perfect, Miles.
She looked at you, so.
Miles, keep it going. You got this. You're doing good. So I'm being pushy there because the best time to go for another success is right after one. Thank you guys so much for helping me do this lesson today. If you guys enjoyed the video, click thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Set up automatic pet food delivery at PetFlow. Enter code ZACH30 when you check out to get $10 off your first 3 orders. See how you like it. Pick up a copy of my best-selling book, Dog Training Revolution. And follow us on Instagram and Facebook too. I'll have the links below. See you guys in the next video.
Give us some thumbs up.